The following is rated TV MALSV. It contains strong language. It is intended only for mature audiences. Viewer discretion advised.
Welcome to the Dating Advice Hour with your hosts, Mr. Locario and Steve the Dean Williams. This show will teach you how to keep conversations going, how to be more attractive, more confident, more masculine, how to be better at knowing what to say to a woman, and have a more satisfied dating and sex life. Mr. Locario is the bad boy of the dating game. Badboymembership.com is where you can go to step up your game, as Mr. Locario provides you with detailed step-by-step dating advice, audio, video tutorials every month. Steve the Dean Williams has been teaching men about dating, sex, and manhood for over 25 years. From building yourself to having the perfect marriage. His website is www.themanmindset.com. The call-in number is 515-605-9373. That's 515-605-9373. Take it away, guys.
All right, Mr. Locario, what's up with you, man? Holla at him. Tell him about yourself, big dog.
What's popping? What's the deal? What's going on, people? It's your boy, Mr. Locario, the bad boy of the dating game.
What's real low, fam?
What up? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I think we can. Hey, chat room, let me know if y'all can hear him, but he sound real low. Go ahead.
Yo, can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you. I can hear you.
All right, everything good? Everything good? All right, cool. Nah, so just make sure you guys check me out at badboymembership.com. Also make sure you guys follow me on Instagram. Hit me up on Instagram at real Mr. Locario. And also make sure you get this book, How to Have Sex with 2 Women a Day. So, make sure you go to MrLocario.com to get that. You feel me? So what's good, man?
No doubt, y'all. It's Steve the Dean Williams here, the baddest sex coach on the planet. There's not another motherfucker that can fuck with me. I will teach you guys how to get women in bed using your mouthpiece. There are a lot of guys that fake like they're good at it, but they can't fuck with the man mindset. The sex toolkit will be coming out soon for you guys, and we will go from there. But if y'all want to holler at us, y'all can call in at 515-605-9373. That's 515-605-9373. Press 1. We got 1 hour to go. On this show, we'll read 3 emails and answer your phone calls. Let's go. Who's up first, Mr. Locario?
I'll go first. All right, hold on. Let me get this email real quick. So this one says, I wanted to know, how would I be able to pull 10s if I'm an average looking guy? All my life, I've been only able to pull 5s and 6s. Every time I try to get the 10s, they shut me down. Sometimes they are mean as hell when they reject me. Is it possible for a guy like me to get those 10s, or am I just fooling myself? And should I just give up and stay in my lane? All right, so what's your thoughts on that?
I think that it's not the fact that, okay, how can I say this without being mean and shit? You're supposed to be right where you're at now, and you're supposed to be thinking what you think right now. Without the help of a coach, you are going to feel the way you feel, and you're going to be exactly where you should be. If all you can get is 5s and 6s, that's because you ain't worth getting anything better. Nobody wants to fuck with somebody that is constantly bringing themselves down. A woman wants to be led by a man. She doesn't want to baby a man or sit around and try to validate you and make you feel good about yourself. So without the proper coaching, without the proper instructions that you need from a dating coach, you are going to be exactly where you are. And it's just sad to hear you even say that shit, because I don't know, Locario, you got it. I don't even know what to fucking say about that shit, man.
Now, I would just say part of the reason why he's not getting the girls that he thinks are 10s and all of that is because, like you say, he the way he's thinking about himself, he's saying, well, I'm just this average guy. I'm just this regular dude. And so he's accepted the fact that this is what it is. And what guys don't understand is that the way that women treat you is based off of how you come at the interaction. So if you come at the interaction saying, look, I'm just this regular dude, or you have this energy of being a regular guy and I'm an average guy, then why should that girl want to fuck with you? You see what I'm saying? Because look, women are trying to get dudes who they feel are, you know, better than them, or who's going to upgrade them. You understand what I'm saying? So if you come into the interaction thinking you're just some regular guy, why she's not going to want a regular guy? She wants the top dude. You see what I'm saying? So until you recognize, or until you actually, you know, improve yourself to the point where you become that top guy, then you're always going to be stuck where you're at. You see what I'm saying? And just like you're saying, Steve, you know, dudes ought to understand, like, a lot of stuff, there's a lot of stuff that they don't know. And if they get coaching and stuff, that's when they're going to actually know certain things. But unfortunately, you know, you got a lot of guys out there that they think they don't need to know anything, or they think they know everything. And then they don't end up getting to the next level of really getting to the point where they want to go. You understand? So it's a certain thing where, like, I was even, for example, I was watching a video on this guy. He was talking about business. He was saying that if you're making 6 figures a year, right, you can't, and you want to make 7 figures, you have to do something different than what you're doing now, because you got to go from the person who makes 6 figures to 7 figures. You can't be doing the same shit. You have to upgrade your game in order to get to that next level. So this guy has to upgrade his game to get to that next level. But a lot of dudes don't, they don't want to bother to do that, but they always want to get to the next level without upgrading the game. You understand? So I think this dude, he really needs to step up his shit and first become more confident, understand the game a little bit better, and he'll start to get more of those girls he thinks are 10s. You know what I'm saying?
No, I agree with you. I just think guys like that are so hurt, but you can, you know, you can tell guys that are hurt because, you know, I've always say, it just, one of the things that I guess blows me away, because we got a call real quick. One of the things that blows me away, Mr. Locario, is that guys who struggle with women want to talk shit to us,
right?
As if they got the balls. It's like they think we're the bad guys or we're the enemy, or they're mad or jealous that we have what they can't have. Because again, like you were saying, it's a choice what you want to do. Do you want to help or don't you? But to sit there and knock the motherfucker that's getting the pussy ain't gonna help you one bit.
Right.
Oh,
Exactly.
I don't fucking know, but we got a call real quick before I read my email and shit. Y'all call in at 515-605-9373, guys. Press 1. We'd love to holler at you. Area code 516. What's your name? What's your question, man? What's up?
Yo, Steve. Hey, Mr. Locario. What's up? And I'm just calling because I think this is a topic you and O'Shea discussed a little bit, but I can't really remember what you said about it. So basically, I'm seeing this girl, and we had sex for the first time over the weekend on Saturday. And on Sunday, I'm driving her back to her crib, and you know, out of nowhere, she brings up this guy that she used to date like a year ago. And basically, she's telling me that he was in, you know, basically like an emotional bitch, like in her mad paragraphs and getting angry when she doesn't answer his calls and stuff like that. And she told me like that he hit her up like a day before or something like that, asking to continue with her. And she told me, she said, okay, but doesn't want to do that. And was asking me like, oh, what should I say to him? Basically like to get him off me because I'm not interested in him. So I told her, I said, you should just tell him you're not interested.
Stop.
And she's like, okay, I'll do that.
Stop.
Okay.
Stop. What did you say? Repeat to me. What did you say to her again?
I said, if you're not interested in him, why don't you just be straightforward and just say you're not interested?
Stop. What did you say to her again?
That's what I said.
If it wasn't anything but get the fuck out of my fucking car and don't you ever talk to me about another motherfucker again, you are the fucking problem, man. You do not let no woman disrespect you in that manner. And you know why she's doing it, 516? It's because she see you as soft and weak. Because a woman ain't going to be in Mr. Locario's car doing that. She ain't going to be in Rosebud's car doing that. So why is she doing it in your car?
I don't know, man.
No.
You do. Fucked up somewhere down the line.
No, yeah, you did fuck up. You will. Let me get this straight. You are driving your car, and she is in your car, and she's talking about another dick to you, and you're trying to be her little gay best friend and make her feel better. What's the angle here?
Well, I wasn't trying to make her feel better or nothing. Because that shit caught me by surprise too, you know. So I don't know. I really don't know. Like I just answered, you know, because I didn't know what I was doing.
Carl, please take the wheel.
Now, just look. What I would say is this, man. Just in general, you know, you don't really want to kind of like get into those situations where you're solving a woman's problem.
There you go. Can you hear him now?
Can you hear me? You guys hear me?
Go ahead, Mr. Yeah. Go ahead.
Now, I was saying that, you know, just in general, you don't want to get into a situation where you're sort of solving women's problems and shit. You feel what I'm saying? Or even getting into those too much of those discussions. You understand? Unless this girl was actually like, unless the girl's your girlfriend or your wife, if she has issues or problems or whatever, then you can like, you know, get into it. But other than that, this is just some girl you smashing. So I would be like on some stuff like, you know, well, that's really none of my business. So I don't really got anything to say about that. You feel what I mean? So it's not even anything you need to get into, because now it's a thing where you're making it your situation. You see what I'm saying? That's her situation. That shit she got to, you know, deal with. But also at the same time, a lot of times what's weird is that if a girl is really into you, to a certain point, she's not going to really mention, you know what I'm saying, other dudes like that. You see what I'm saying? So that's so I would look at that as something kind of like a red flag or sort of weird that she's even doing that type of shit. You see what I'm saying? So you got to sort of question why is she even bothering to mention this dude? You see what I mean? That's something that she should be talking to her girlfriends about. You feel what I mean? So I would say, like Steve was saying, just tell her, look, don't need to talk about that. You feel what I'm saying? That's not, you know what I mean? Like, that's not nothing I need to be talking to you about. You see what I'm saying?
516. I was talking to a chick a while ago, and this is like the first general conversation we had. And she brought up another guy. You know what I did?
What?
I told her don't you ever do that. Don't ever disrespect me like that again. And I'm gonna talk to you tomorrow. Now it was early in the day, early in the morning. I said, I'm gonna talk to you tomorrow. Mm-hmm. And when I did talk to her, I said, she was like, well, why did you do that? I said, do you understand that I'm not him? Do you understand that you can't talk to me about other motherfuckers? You can talk to me about your friends. You can talk about the dicks your friends are sucking. I don't give a fuck about some other guy, and I don't even want to hear you even bring up another guy around me unless I ask, and I'm not even going to ask. So technically, you ain't going to bring up no other guy because I'm not him. Don't think that I'm some soft cupcake that's trying to get your pussy so bad that I'm going to act or pretend like I'm your best friend. And it don't work like that, 516. That's why I'm disappointed in you, because you should know better. You don't let any woman talk to you about no other guy, because as soon as you do that, she sees you as her gay best friend, a weak individual, or a fucking punk. And I'm not calling you a bitch, but I'm saying she's thinking that, because only a bitch in her eyes is going to sit there and allow her to run her mouth about another dick. What? You see what I'm saying?
But listen, no, I see what you're saying. And honestly, it's just, you know, I fucked up, but it's a learning experience. So I'll learn from it. You know, that's why I called in, you know. I mean, that's all I could do about it.
All right,
really.
No doubt. All right, man.
But yeah, man, thanks for letting me know, though. Appreciate it.
I respect, man. Keep your head up. We'll keep it moving. 515-605-9373 is the number. Holler at us if y'all want to. Let me go and read this email here. It's kind of a long one. I've been flirting with this 23-year-old on the phone I met through work. Now, we don't work together. We're just in the same building. I met her on a party on Tuesday. We agreed to meet up on Friday, but we barely missed each other after trying to meet up since she had to catch a late train home, and I didn't get to the bars until late. She did show up at the third bar we agreed on with her friends. I said hi and dipped almost immediately to walk a bit of the way from the team, I guess he meant. I don't know. The next day on Saturday, we agreed to hang out this week. I didn't text her on Sunday since I was busy with other things. After catching up with her via 4 to 6 texts back and forth with funny light texting, this morning I asked her if she's available. She gave me 2 days to choose. It took her a while to respond to my question, but when she did, she responded with a long text explaining her schedule coming up this week from work due to I don't know what the fuck it is. Let's see. She said work was stressful. I'll keep you updated. I've got a friend in town and I haven't seen her in 6 months. I'm not sure how to approach this. If I should think this is a rejection already, if it is, or she's just busy. How would you respond, Mr. Locario?
Well, this is the thing, when you're dealing with these girls, it sounds like he's not really actually making a definite day and time to really make something happen. So he should just be saying, hey, listen, what day are you free, right? But she's on some back and forth. Well, I'm not really sure, blah, blah, blah. So you know what? Check your schedule and holler back at me. And then all you got to do is just, fall back and keep it moving. You see what I'm saying? So now it's be like, because she said her friend's coming in or whatever. Well, listen, check your schedule, hang out with your friend, do what you got to do. Holler back at me next week. You see what I'm saying? And let me know what's good, right? And then once she hollers back at you, then you make a date and then you go see her. You see what I'm saying? Now, let's say she doesn't holler back at you. If she don't holler back at you, then you just be like, all right, cool, she didn't holler back. If you want to keep hollering at her, you wait another week and then you hit her back up and then you try to set the date. Now, if she doesn't set the date at that point, you just charge it to the game. So it's really, you got to make it more simple. You have to just really, when you're talking to her through the text or whatever, all you should be really seeing or making sure of or trying to figure out is when can we get together, period. Because he was saying sending all these, flirty texts and going back and forth forever. And I'm like, when is the date being set? You see what I'm saying? And so you have to be able to orchestrate that so you can get her focused on doing that. You see what I'm saying? Because she's talking about, I got this, I got that. All right, cool. Hit me back up. When you hit me back up, that's when I'm going to set the date. You see what I mean? And that's really all you got to do when it comes to this. But Steve, what's your thoughts on that?
Man, let me tell you something. I love you, Mr. Locario, but fuck him. You know why? Because the friend that's in town for 6 months is the motherfucker that was dead on her ass and didn't bullshit with her with light texting, trying to be funny, trying to be witty, trying to be different. He was the motherfucker that said, you know what? Hey, how you doing? My name is Hashim Locario. Yeah, I know. I am the bad boy of the dating game. Yeah, I know I got a reputation. Yeah, I know. I know you saw me talk to that chick over there and that woman over there and that woman over there. But guess what, baby? It's not about that woman right now. It's about me and you. So how about we do this? Look, you go ahead and do what you got to do. Here's my number. Why don't you say we get together maybe Saturday night or something like that? I got a great idea. We can either go to my place, I'll get some wine, have some music. We're going to have a great night because you know what? You look like the kind of woman that hasn't had any fun lately. So, baby girl, give me your hand, twirl you around. Girl, god damn, girl. You are fine as fuck. Well, you look, baby girl. Just get back at me, girl, and I'll holler at you later. And then Miss Locario then going to float over and talk to 4 or 5 other bitches in front of her. That's the motherfucker she's seeing on Saturday. What you guys don't understand, and I don't know how many times you got to overstand this, stop bullshitting with these women. Stop the fun, flirty conversations. Because if you put up against a Mr. Locario, you are going to lose. Because Mr. Locario is not going to ask her how her day is because he doesn't give a fuck. He's not going to ask her how traffic is because he doesn't give a fuck. He's not going to ask her what school she went to because he doesn't give a fuck. The key word is he doesn't give a fuck. And you guys do. Well, I don't know if you do, but you pretend like you do. That's the problem. He had the opportunity, Miss Locario. He did not take it. That's why she's giving him the bullshit. She doesn't listen. You know, goddamn it, Miss Locario. When a woman is interested in you, she would call you on Friday to say, well, I'm going to the beauty place to get all fixed up. I can't wait to see you. Saturday morning, hey, good morning, Miss Locario. Oh, I just can't wait to see you this morning. Well, this is what my day is going to be like. At 10 o'clock, I'm going to do this. And at 11 o'clock, I'm going to do this. And da-da-da-da-da. Then I'm going to go by my girlfriend's house. And then I can't wait to see you. And then earlier that night, well, I just want to let you know everything okay. Oh, man, I can't wait to see you. See the difference? But what is he getting? No, I'm in the holidays and I'm on my period and I'm so stressed and I don't know. And I got a friend coming into. This is the shit we talking about, Miss Locario. What you got on that, fam?
Yeah, nah, it's funny because I think guys, they don't understand that when they don't move on the thing, when they don't really set the time and the dates and whatever, that's leaving room for other cats to come in and get it popping. You see what I'm saying? So the thing is, you know, she's going to follow the guy who knows what he's doing, the guy who knows where he's going, the guy who knows what he wants to make happen. So if you ain't that dude, it's going to be hard for you to make this shit happen. But a lot of guys, they think they need to like do a whole bunch of small talk, do a whole bunch of back and forth, do a whole bunch of get to know you stuff. It's like, nah, just let the girl know, look, we're going to do this day, and that's that. It's that simple. You know what I mean? So dudes be making the shit harder than it needs to be, really. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know, man.
Hey, when they tell you about work and stress, and I got a friend coming in, a girlfriend coming to town, basically that motherfucker's gonna be the stress reliever. I'm sorry, he's gonna be the stress reliever when he throw that dick on that ass. Go ahead, Mr. Carl. You up, man?
All right, cool. All right, so this next email that says, hey, what's up? I watched a lot of your videos and the messages you deliver is on point. I'm a Black Colombian guy with a very strong Spanish accent, 6'1" in height, 137 pounds. I saw this Dominican woman and I was reluctant to approach. When I opened my mouth, I rub people the wrong way because I am a Black man with a Spanish name that was born and raised in Colombia, and many people are not used to seeing Black men with Spanish accents. So I decided to approach her, and she stated that she likes dark-skinned men. She noticed that I had an accent, and immediately curved me because she thought I was being fake. I spoke to her in Spanish and to reel her in from there. She claims that she doesn't give out her number, in which I already know she was hiding something according to the education from your videos. She instead gave me her Instagram, and I set up a date for the following Saturday. When Friday approached, she explained that she had a headache, and from there, the conversation on Instagram was getting too dry. So I stopped texting for about 7 hours. I contacted her in the night to confirm our date for Saturday, which would be the next day, and I got no reply back. A week went by, and she DM'd me and asked what happened to the date. I explained to her that I contacted her on that last Friday. She read the message and didn't reply. She stated that I stood her up when I tried to set up another date. She didn't want to do it. My question is, do you think because I am a Black Colombian with a Spanish accent that turned her off? Okay.
Oh, Jesus. All right. Okay. All right. You could be a white alien from the island of Zamunda. Doesn't fucking matter. You guys are always trying to find excuses because you're too afraid to look at the truth. The truth of the matter is that you're texting, you're approaching, everything about you is just boring. And then there's another part I want to say this. The problem is that even though you had a few bumps in the road, if you can get or exchange information and you do it correctly, you can get in, because apparently he was texting her through Instagram, but you can tell the conversations of Mr. Locario were so boring that she was like, well, fuck. Why would I want to spend my time with a boring ass guy? So no, she didn't get back with him. But then she tried to see what kind of man he was. She stood him up. Man, I wish a bitch could do that to me. Miss Locario, I would rub my hands. I mean, find me a genie and I will beg for a woman to stand me up. Because as soon as she see that DM, that's when you got to pull her fucking chain and check her at the door. His problem was she had bad behavior. He rewarded her bad behavior. He didn't check her. So she didn't respect him. That's two negatives right there. You are not going to get by women by sitting around, number one, being boring. You know, oh, how's your day going? It's just so lovely outside today. Yeah, I was walking around and smelling the roses and everything. I mean, that's the kind of conversations you were having because you weren't talking about fucking. You weren't talking about getting together and having her suck your dick. So I know you were talking about some boring ass shit. Number two is when she fucking Miss Locario last thing, when she stood him up, Mr. Locario, that's when she got back with him, he be like, look, bitch. He had to say bitch, but you know, look, don't you ever do that again. Do you understand me? Do you understand me? And you have to have her say, yeah, I understand. And then you keep rolling. But see, y'all guys don't rock that way. Women are always going to test you everywhere you look. And if you ain't a man, they're going to treat you like a bitch. Ms. Locario?
Man, you know, it's funny. I think it's funny that he's asking, you know, she's like, do you think because I'm black and Colombian and I have a Spanish accent or I speak Spanish that she doesn't like me? Oh man, it's weird. It's funny to say this because what guys don't understand is that the insecurity you have comes out in everything you're doing with the woman. You understand? So it's not that you're a black Colombian Spanish guy. It's that you're insecure about being some black Colombian Spanish guy. Because throughout the whole email, he's like, oh, well, you know, people look at me funny because of my accent and because I'm black and I speak Spanish, you know. So he has some sort of hang up about that. You see what I mean? And so the hang up about that energy translates into when he's interacting with this girl. And what guys don't understand is that when you set a date with a girl, and this is why a lot of times I'll be telling you guys, you know, to just set the date, fucking don't say shit to them and then just confirm the date, is because if you're saying a whole bunch of stuff in between and you don't know how to, you know, build sexual tension with the texts or the calls or whatever, you usually fuck it up to the point where she's going to end up flaking. You feel what I'm saying? Which is what she did. You see what I mean? So he was probably saying some stuff in the text that made her change her mind. So a lot of times girls aren't going to say, oh, hey, well, I was going to go out with you, but now I changed my mind because I think you're lame. They're not going to say that. They're just going to stand you up. You see what I mean? And so if the thing is him being that insecure dude, gave that situation a thing where she probably fell back and didn't want to see the dude. You see what I mean? And he's feeling insecure because he feels a certain way about, you know, what's going on with him. And what I found funny is that he said that he sent her the text, and then she said this. Let me read this again. She said that she stated that I stood her up when I tried to set up the date, and she said she didn't want to do another date. But this is the funny part. He sent her the text, but then she acted like she didn't see it, which is bullshit. But really all she's saying is that she didn't really want to like fuck with him. You see what I mean? That's all it really was. So he didn't even really call her out on or he didn't address the fact that, listen, I sent you the text and you on some bullshit, so whatever. You understand what I'm saying? He's still trying to like get with her or still trying to see if he could salvage something. And I'm like, dude, this chick, she is showing you that she's not feeling you. And the reason why she's not feeling you is because from the beginning, you were not feeling yourself. You see what I mean? And that's the key thing that I want guys to get from this, is that when you're not feeling yourself, this is usually the outcome. The girls end up not feeling you. You see what I'm saying? And so that's the thing that dudes got to understand, man. If you're not feeling yourself, it's going to be hard for you to get girls to feel you. You see what I mean? So, you know.
You know, Mr. Cario, you just gotta ask himself, let's be honest. If you were on a date, what are you going to do? I mean, you ain't gonna do nothing. You're gonna be quiet. You're gonna be passive. You're gonna look away. We keep telling you guys, Y'all are so worried about the approach. Y'all don't have no idea when you get in the game, this is where you lose. It's not the approach. It's you lose the first moment you wake up and open your fucking eyes every morning because you don't feel good or confident about yourself. And if you have that opportunity to go on a date, what are you going to do? That's Locario. He ain't going to do. Oh, you know what he going to do? Well, all my life, hola, ¿cómo estás? Bien, y tú, and it can be subtitled. All my life, I have been not getting, women have not been attracted to me because of the color of my skin.
Right.
That's all it's going to be. Fuck. So, I don't know. All right, guys. Y'all want to call in 515-605-9373 is the number. Call in, press 1. We love to hear from you. Here is the second email. He said, I've been successful with girls. Now look. You know what I love about that shit right there, Locario, how motherfuckers always want to try to prop themselves up, but then you listen to what they do, you can tell they lying as fuck. Here we go. So I've been successful with girls. I'm just going to read it. I'm sorry. I've been successful. However, one of my best friends of 10 years or so is dating a girl, and her social circle is one that I want to improve in. Every time we hang out, I feel my value dropping. See that shit? They are pretty loud and upbeat. I am loud, but fuck, they are on an entirely different level. I can tell you that I've begun losing respect in this group, and I'm not really sure why. Do you have any tips on taking back control and improving my value in this existing social circle? My fear is to bring women into these groups, and these girls lose respect because of the way the other girls act towards me. What should I do, Miss Locario?
Wait, so the first part of the email, he said that this is a group of from a girl he knows, like that he's friends with.
Yeah, one of his best friends of 10 years. His best friend is dating a girl, and her social circle is one he wants to prove in. So his friend's girl, he's in his friend's girl social circle with the other girls.
Okay, so and so first of all, all right. Look. First of all, with the whole social circle thing, if his thought process is I'm trying to get in this thing, you feel what I'm saying? That's the issue right there, because he sounds like he's trying to sort of get in to fit in to get people to like him. You feel what I'm saying? That's what it sounds like. So first of all, that's already the issue right there. See, there's nothing wrong with having a good group of friends or a good social circle. There's nothing wrong with that. But the way he's coming at it, he's like, I feel like I want to prove myself to these people, or I want to like, become cool in their eyes and all this other stuff. You understand what I'm saying? See, the way that you're gonna be cool in people's eyes and do all that other shit is the fact that you gotta think you're cool yourself, period, with or without anybody. You see what I'm saying? The fact that he's trying so hard is the thing that's going to make the people look at him as a lame. You feel what I'm saying? Which is probably what they already look at him as now. So he's trying to get into the group so that the other girls can like him, or that he can get other girls through that and all this other stuff. They're gonna see that he's trying too hard. He's gonna be a guy that seems like he's trying too hard to be liked, and that's not attractive. You see what I mean? He's trying to get into their frame. You understand? He's trying to get into their sort of like thought process and their direction. That's not what it's about. It's about you having your own frame of mind, you having your own direction, and you bringing people into that. You see what I'm saying? It shouldn't be you trying to get in with them. It should be you being you, and then you bringing people to your side of things. You be bringing people to your thought process. You bringing people to your way of doing shit. You understand? So it's like it sounds like he's trying to be a follower when he should be focusing on being a leader. What are you trying to follow some group for? You see what I'm saying? And so that's what's going to mess him up in the end, because these girls aren't going to be attracted to him because already he's displaying characteristics of a follower. You understand? He's not being that masculine dude who's a leader, a guy who's actually leading these interactions, a guy who's on his own path, a guy who's doing his own shit. So what are you trying to get in with the group for and follow them? That's not going to do anything for you. You see what I'm saying? But Steve, what's your thoughts on that?
I'll give you my thoughts in a second. We got 2 fucking phone calls. That shit drained me, dog. I answer that in one second. Let me grab these. Let's grab these 2 calls real quick. Area code 242. What's your question, big dog?
Hey, Steve. What's happening, man?
You're on with Mr. Locario too. What's going on?
Listen. I had this one girl who I used to date from 2 years back, right? And everything cool now. We became friends and all that. But here's the thing. I kind of feel awkward being around this girl, right? But I went to talk to my father about this whole situation. It's like, well, you dated her for 2 years, and you can't really basically be friends, right? And the thing is, I don't want to fuck this shit up where we become friends with benefits. So, what's y'all guys' opinion on what should I do about it? Because we met and talk, but for a while I haven't speak to her in a while. I'm not saying that I'm nervous. I'm just like, what should be my game plan?
Well,
basically,
I don't wait. There's 2 things I don't understand. What is your end game with this? I don't even know what a woman friend is, but we'll talk about that in a second. But what's your end game? What do you want from this person?
What I want basically is like, okay. What I mean by friends with benefits is just for sexual favors.
Sir.
But I ain't trying to be in no.
Sir, I'm asking you.
Yes, sir.
What do you want from this person? What is your end game? What do you want?
Sex.
Do you think you're gonna get sex by lying to her and trying to be her friend?
No.
So then why the fuck are you lying to her and trying to be her and being her friend?
The thing, I'm not lying to her. I'm just saying is look.
Time out, sir. Sir. You just said that you wanted sex. Am I correct? Yes or no?
Yes.
Okay. So I'm asking you, do you think being her friend and having her like you is going to get you sex?
No.
So then why are you friends with the food? Why are you lying to her? Why are you bullshitting with her? Why are you trying to deceive her, manipulate her, and backdoor her when you know that's not what you want?
I hear what you're saying. So you think I should just?
No.
Do you think I should just be upfront with her about it?
Answer my question. You hear it, but why can't you answer my question? Why are you lying to her?
Okay. The reason why I try. Okay. The thing is, if I be upfront about it, she's gonna look at me like, okay, I'm just in it because I'm interested in the sex.
Stop! But you are in it for sex, right? Isn't that?
That's what I tried to tell her from the beginning. But it seemed like to me that she didn't want me because of the sex. She wanted me more than just for the sex.
Wait, did you have sex
with her? But even when I try to explain her about it, or at least tell her how I feel about it, she just like...
Sir, did you have sex with her already?
Previously, yeah, but that was when she came, she was drunk. And that happened a while back. Like, really a while back.
Miss Locario, take the wheel. In 351, we got you next, sir. But Miss Locario, take the wheel.
No, basically, you just got to be more upfront with what you're trying to do, man. Because if when you go around and you're beating around the bush, you know what I'm saying? It makes it harder for you to get what you want. You see what I mean? Because this is the thing: women already know if they want to have sex with you. You see what I'm saying? So if you beating around the bush about it, what happens is, let's say this girl does want to have sex with you. If you're beating around the bush or you're doing some other stuff, that can make her end up not wanting to have sex with you. So then you're messing it up for yourself, trying to beat around the bush. You see what I'm saying? So
I should just be upfront with her about it.
Yes, exactly. You know what I'm saying? Just be upfront about it. Just let her know what it is. Don't be scared to like let a chick know, because look, if the girl don't want to do you, she ain't gonna do you. If she wants to do you, she's gonna do you. The only thing is that if she actually wants to do you and you're acting like you don't, that could mess up her, wanting to make it happen, because she's gonna think you don't want to make it happen, and then she's not gonna do it. You see what I'm saying? So that's the thing. So you might end up.
I hear you, boss.
You feel what I mean? So
the thing about it is, I mean, we know each other for 2 years. We're comfortable with each other. Just that, I just never been in the type of predicament where, I ain't friends with a girl and, me and her had a history together.
Mm.
So, to be honest with you, I kind of nervous about it. But at the same time, I honestly don't want to fuck up what we had 2 years prior to that.
Wait, say it again?
You know what I'm saying?
Say it again. You said what happened?
I say I hear what you're saying.
Mm.
But, I never been in a situation like where I friends with a girl, and I have been friends with them before.
No, stop. How long have you been buddies with the food for? How long have you been friends with her for?
About close to 3 months now. Hello? My nigga gonna play the piano on me.
You bullshitting. Go ahead, tell us a sob story. Go ahead, we listening.
How can you expect me to be serious about it when you playing the piano on my ass, dog? Come on.
No, you ain't trying to fuck.
I get it. I'll admit I fucked up. I should have been upfront about it.
What do you think Miss Locario would do? Do you think Miss Locario would be hanging out with a girl for 3 months and not fuck?
Right. I hear you.
So if you know Miss Locario won't do that, then why are you doing it?
Because I told you before, this is my first time experiencing this type of situation.
Okay, sir.
So I'm asking your guys' opinion on what should I do.
How long have you been
I fucked up.
How long have you been listening to us for?
I just recently, to be honest, I just recently stumbled upon your site called the Man Mindset on my YouTube, and I just okay, that's different.
Okay.
So I just click on it, and y'all, and I've been listening ever since.
But how long?
About 20 minutes ago.
Damn. Okay. That's good. That's a good thing. Okay. We're gonna be a little nice to you. I'm sorry. We usually play the music because this is out the way of giving you tough love. This is what I'm just saying to you, young man.
I respect that, man. Because
we got love for you. We got love for you. We just give you tough love. All the thing Uncle Locario and Uncle Steve are trying to tell you this. You're not gonna get any pussy trying to get her to like you and be your friend. You put your intentions on the table. If she's gonna give you any bullshit, then say, you know what? When you're ready to fucking have a good time, get back with me. That's it. And guess what? She's gonna call you an asshole. She's gonna call you a jerk. She's gonna think you're a misogynistic pig, right? But guess what? That's gonna work to your benefit, because when she runs into guys like you are right now, well, I just want to be your friend, and I just want to take bubble baths with our clothes on, and I just want to sit and look at the sunset, and just talk and sew and watch cooking. She's gonna think about the guy, the asshole. She has a lot of fucking nice guys. She wants an asshole that's gonna fuck her. Okay.
All right.
So stop with the friendship. Oh, what's up, man? So you good now?
I'm sorry. I didn't hear you. Kind of. Okay. You guys went on a bit. I didn't hear much.
All right. Well, hey. Well, just hang tight. We got to grab another call. But look. Just you okay, dog? Just stop being a fucking friend. That's gonna give you a dry dick.
Yeah, man.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah. Listen. Never let a woman corner you into being something you don't want to be with her, okay? All right.
Which is friends.
Right. Hey, listen, here's the beautiful thing about it. There's no such thing as a woman friend until after we fuck. And the drunk fuck doesn't count because she wasn't in her right mind. So you're back to square one. We can't be friends until after I get my nut, until I nut on your hair, your mouth, your back, your ass crack, your titties, your knees, your feet, wherever you want to shoot it at. I don't give a fuck. But we're not friends until after I anoint you with my juices. See, you're going to, Locario, he's anointing her with his friendship juice. See, right. Friends until you give her your friendship juice. You see what I'm saying?
All right. Another question before you all go to the next call. Can you only spare me another question?
Sure, real quick. What's up?
Okay. After I don't explain my situation, I just want to know what I need to do after if I meet, let's just say, possible more female friends, or I mean, not to say actual female friends, but getting the benefits from other females. Like, let's say I fail the chances. I don't get the right the first time with being the girl's boyfriend, but she wants me to be her friend. What should I do when I'm faced with something like that? Because I don't want to end up saying like, yeah, we could be cool, but because I know I can't do that. That's impossible for me.
So wait, what?
Because I found her attractive and all that.
Oh, I'm confused. You're asking if you're trying to get with her and then she says what? Like she just wants to be friends. What do you do? Is that what you're asking?
Yeah.
Just tell her no. Tell her that's not going to happen. This is what you do. Listen, the chick is on. If you try to get with a chick, right? You try to make something happen. She's like, oh, we should just be friends. Listen, I don't do that friend shit. You got my number. When you're ready to get shit going, holla at me. That's what you got to tell her. You understand what I'm saying?
Just straight up.
Just straight up be like, I don't do that. That's it. And then when you're ready to fuck, holla at me. That's it. Mm-hmm. That's all you got to do. You know what I'm saying?
I don't have female friends. You can be honest with it. I'm not trying to be funny, but I never had a female friend in my life. That's what you just tell her. Like, I don't, and she's going to say, why? Because I don't fuck my friends. I don't, you know what I mean? See, look, understand this. You want to know why Locario is a friend? Because friends are buddies. We talk sports. We talk. We just have we friends. There's no sexual attraction there. Mm-hmm. But if there's a bit of sexual attraction there with a woman, it's not a friendship. It's you just want to fuck. Mm-hmm. But you have been taught to use lying and manipulation and backdoor tactics, thinking that's going to get you the pussy faster. You're not going to fuck being a friend. You're not.
I know that. Trust me. I actually read most of the tactics and all that other shit, and then it didn't make no sense to me, to be honest with you.
Okay.
I tried it before previously in my younger years, and it didn't work. So it's like, what the fuck am I going to do now?
Well, now you know. Okay, well, we got to grab this other call, big guy. But if you have another question, hang up and call back in, but we got to grab this other one. Okay, big dog?
All right, appreciate it, bro.
All right, no dog. We love you, man. Hey, we got your back, dog. You call back if you got it. If you got a question, man, we got you 242. All right, now this one's out of town. This is another country. 351. You're on, sir. Sorry for the long wait. What's up?
No problem. Hey guys, I'd like to know if I fucked up with this girl. I approached her on the street. We've been talking through text message. I have your texting toolkit. She's been enjoying it a lot. She was very responsive. She sent me pictures of her, not pussy pictures of her body or her boobs. And she was very responsive. And she doesn't live in my city. She lives like 2 hours from here. But she was coming here. So in July. And she said in the last message that she had a boyfriend, And I asked her, are your boyfriend coming with you or are you coming alone? And I didn't understand her answer because it was a voice message and it was a little noise. And I asked her again and she didn't reply if her boyfriend was coming with her. And as she didn't reply, I sent her a message. Well, if your boyfriend is coming, I don't think we will be together. I will be with you if you come alone. And she said, "Oh, I'll come alone." But after that, she stopped answering my text message. So I don't know if I fucked up. I think I did, but I don't know why did I fuck up.
Mr. Carr, you got that first. You go first, Mr. Carr.
Shit, man. Well, first of all, you know, I don't even understand why you talking to a girl who got a boyfriend. You know what I'm saying? Because that sounds like a recipe for her just wasting your time and being an attention whore. You see what I'm saying? Because the thing is, you know, if she actually does have a boyfriend, that's her really letting you know, like, because this is the thing, girls will still fuck with you if they have boyfriends. But the reason why I usually say don't do it is because you don't know if that her boyfriend is a fucking psycho and he's a simp and he's gonna like try to get at you, because he's not gonna get at her, he's gonna get at you. You see what I'm saying? That's one. And two, a lot of times girls who have boyfriends sometimes just use you for attention. So like you said, you've been hitting her up back and forth, she's 2 hours away, and then all of a sudden she's gonna probably change her mind and not really wanna deal with you. You see what I mean? But my thing is with girls like that, the only time you should deal with a girl who has a boyfriend is if you're in a situation where she's ready to have sex with you now, and let's say you're like out of town somewhere and you're gonna leave the next day, that's cool. But you going back and forth and spending this much time with a girl who has a boyfriend, I think it's a big waste of your time. But I mean, that's just you know, my thoughts on that. But Steve, what would you say about this though?
All right, I got real two good questions, guys. We got 8 minutes to go. So if y'all want to call in, because we are cutting this off at the top of the hour. So y'all got 8 minutes, guys. Here's my question: 351. How long were you talking to her on the phone? How long were you on the phone with each other before you how long were y'all texting each other?
2 weeks, and she'll come in July.
Wait. How long have y'all been? How many days have you been? How many days are you texting her for?
2 weeks.
Okay,
like 14 days, 15 days.
So in that 2 weeks, when were you supposed to put your bid in to let her know that you were more interested in her than just being a friend? When were you supposed to do that?
Oh, she knows that.
Okay.
She knows that. I told her that in the beginning.
So
and she liked me too. She sent me.
Okay, yeah, but when did she bring up the boyfriend?
Yesterday.
Okay. So this is what I'm telling you guys. Look, you put your bid in, she was biting, but then all of a sudden she's got a boyfriend, so she's wasting your fucking time. What you should have done to her, listen, here's your first problem. And I always tell you guys, TTVS. TTVS. That means you text her first, then you move from texting to talking to texting to voice messages. I'm sorry, TVS. You see what I'm saying? Texting to talking. Yeah, no, I'm right. Texting, talking, video, Skype. That's what I want you to do. But you didn't do that. You've been texting her for 2 weeks and you haven't.
I did.
But this is what I'm saying. Okay, that's okay. If you did, that's fine. But here's the second problem. I was connecting with that. If I'm talking to a woman and she if you heard the first guy, what do you think I'm gonna do if a woman brings up another guy to me?
I don't know. I think you will not talk with her again.
Hey, but you did though. Why did you talk to her? Why did you sit there and say, well, is your boyfriend coming along? You know, no. Whoa. From the first moment we was talking, you never told me you had a boyfriend. See, now, let me tell you about you. Now you are bullshitting. You're being dishonest. Because if you had a boyfriend, I don't give a fuck about him, but at least you could have said something early on, but you didn't. You see what I'm saying? Then you could have told her, look. I don't give a fuck if you coming into town or not. I just holler at you later. When you want to get at me, you let me know goodbye and let her ass go. Women are not you. I'm gonna use my dog Locario again. I'm using my dog. I gotta use my dog Locario again. Women, the panties literally slide off their ass when they are told something they've never been. They hear something they've never been told before. She's not used to a motherfucker checking her at the door. She's not used to a guy saying, you know what, call me when you want this dick. Other than that, I'll talk to you later, and hang up on her ass. They're not used to that. What they're used to is what you have been doing, and that's where you went wrong. When she said she had a boyfriend, you're like, well, you started sounding thirsty then. Well, is he gonna come? Hey, you know, if he doesn't come, you know, we can still hang out. I mean, you know, he doesn't have to know. Nah, fuck that. I'm the only show in town. If you've been playing, you've been wasting my time. You know, if I'm pissy, I'm letting you know why. Because I've wasted 2 weeks of my time when I could have taken this time and put it to another woman. Miss Locario, what you got on that, man?
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying, man. Like, you know, is you're wasting time with this chick, man, because now that because this is the thing. I feel like, you know, it was getting to the point where it was about to get real, meaning she was about to actually come meet you and see you and interact with you. But since it was getting to that point, she's like, yo, now I gotta, you know, tell him that I got a boyfriend. Now I gotta tell him what's really going on. You see what I mean? But see, now that she's revealed that brings a whole nother, you know, aspect of the situation that could be, you know, something that you don't really want to even bother with or deal with at this point. Because see now, and this is the part that sucks, is that you've wasted like 2 weeks really going back and forth with her, and now this comes up. You see what I'm saying? So, you know, this is why a lot of times when you deal with girls, you want to give them enough attention to the point where you're trying to get things going, but you don't want to give them too much attention to where if something like this happens, you feel like you wasted your time. So in you know, in the future, you just want to, if you're talking to a girl, you just want to say, hey, you know, come to my part of town this day at this time. Let's make this happen. You don't need to really go back and forth with her, because let's say if you would have just talked to her for like maybe 1 day or something like that, and then you said, hey, come see me in 2 weeks. 2 weeks come by, you text her again, and she says, oh, I got a boyfriend. Now you know she got a boyfriend, but you didn't waste 2 weeks going back and forth and texting her and doing all this other stuff. So this is why I tell you guys, don't really waste so much time interacting with these girls on the phone or texting or DMing. Just try to get them to meet you, and so that you can actually see them in person instead of wasting a lot of time. And then this type of stuff, you know, comes up. But I would just say, you know, you might want to just like charge this girl to the game and just keep it moving, because she seems like she's going to be a waste of time. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So 315-351, we got another call to take. We only got 2 minutes to go. So we got to go. But you know, you call in at tonight. Okay, we'll talk to you. Okay. All right. Hey, real quick. You text her and tell her, don't ever bring up that boyfriend shit again. You were bullshitting with me. And when you really want to get together, you let me know. You getting her ass, okay?
I will. All
right.
Thank you, guys.
All right, peace. All right. Last call, I guess. 242. Did you have a question, sir?
Yeah. Hey, Steve. You can hear me?
Yes. What's up, man?
Listen. I was just watching your live stream. How you was talking to the guy about the whole, you know, meeting one girlfriend thing. And, you know, and I'm not saying telling them late about the boyfriend thing. I met this other girl the other day. She's one girl that I met from like a couple of years. This not the one about the one who I was dating. This is the next one. And I met her back when.
Oh, wait,
when I used to go to coffee.
Wait, 242. Hold on a second. Mr. Corey, I know you got to go in the last minute, so I know you got to go at the top of the hour. Mr. Corey, you want to give me the information real quick before you go, because I know you got to leave.
Yeah, I got to run out of here. So guys, I'm about to
242. Hold on, I'll answer your question in a second. Mr. Corey, go ahead and give me your information real quick, brother.
Yeah, so I got to bounce. So guys, make sure you hit me up at badboymembership.com. Make sure you get the book, How to Have Sex with 2 Women a Day. Go to mrlocario.com. Also, make sure you follow me on Instagram at @realmrlocario. All right. So I'm gonna check you guys later. All right.
All right. Thank you, Mr. Locario, man.